Hi, I'm Dale MacKay, and today we're going to be making ricotta gnocchi with pomodoro sauce using Hunt's Heirloom tomatoes. Let's get the sauce started. We're just going to give the tomatoes a quick blend, and then we're going to take them over the stove to get the sauce going. Okay, we're going to get our pomodoro sauce going, so we're going to start by adding our olive oil and our onions. And we're going to saute these for about 2 to 3 minutes. Now that our onions have been sauteing for about 3 minutes, we're going to now add our garlic, our chili flakes, and our salt. We're going to continue cooking this for about another 2 more minutes. Now that we've got our garlic and our chili flakes cooked out for a couple minutes, now we're going to add our Hunt's Heirloom tomato. Now that we've added our tomatoes, we're going to let this cook out for about 15 minutes until it reduces by half and get our gnocchi started. Take our flour, just going to pour it right on our bench. Then our finely grated Parmesan cheese. I'm going to give that a slight little mix first, using a dough scraper, but you can also just use your hand or even a dull knife. Next, we're going to take our ricotta cheese. And we're just gonna cut that into the flour and the Parmesan. You can do this in a bowl, but I find it's a little bit easier on your counter. Okay, next we're gonna add our yolks. Just wanna break those up and just make sure that it all gets incorporated evenly. And this is when it will start to come together. Now that we got our dough kind of nicely formed, I'm gonna just take a little flour, not too much, but just to make it on our counter so it doesn't stick. And we're just gonna cut this into a few different pieces so it's easier to manage. And next we're gonna take each one and we're gonna essentially kind of create long ropes. It's really up to you what the size of gnocchi that you want, but I personally like to kind of make little pillows like that, so that's what we're gonna do today. Okay, now that we've got our 4 ropes done here, before I start cutting them, I've taken a baking sheet and I've turned it upside down and I've lightly floured that. So in that way, when we go, we can put our gnocchi on there and that way we can just slide it right into the pot when it's time to blanch. Lightly flour my knife here and I'm just gonna tap it down just like that. So essentially you're left with little pillows like that. And I'm just gonna place that on our floured baking tray. Now we're gonna get our gnocchi blanched, so I'm gonna go right into the boiling water, carefully. I'm gonna cook them until they float to the top, and then I'll cook it for an additional 1 minute. Now that our gnocchi has been floating for about a minute, it's nicely cooked, so we're gonna just scoop it out, give it a little bit of a shake, and just add it right to our sauce. I'm gonna carefully toss this in our pomodoro sauce. Now we're just gonna finish it off by garnishing it with a little bit of Parmesan and some freshly torn basil. There we have it, our ricotta gnocchi with pomodoro sauce using Hunt's Heirloom tomatoes. If you want this recipe and many more, you can go to food.crs.